board yet?
Do I even have it? I might not have audio. Yeah.
Right there, right there.
Yeah.
Is that maybe out only though?
Yeah. You know, I need a guinea pig. Where's Essel? I need somebody to go up and listen to the stream for a minute. Essel, you over there? Yeah. Just over here. Yeah. Just check see if you can hear anything like sound off. Yeah, I don't think this one's off. Steve McGuire, he hasn't. Thanks, Steve.
Let us know. Shock.
It is mine.
One we all share, right?
Yeah. Ask Mike McGuire if he can make out what the music is. Echoing. I was told turn it down.
Yeah.
Cagney's trucking.
I could if I wanted to. You said it was DCT up here.
What you get? 820.
It'll be delayed too. Here.
Echo on the live stream.
Greg's gonna chalk him in. I said, no, he chalked last year.
Last season. A year ago.
Last season.
Yeah, a year ago. Good. Who wants to do that?
No, that's fucking John bit my hamstring.
They said it was real echo.
Yeah, we're trying to fix it.
Alright, hopefully the audio is live again. Once again, we're here at the end of the second leg of this set of cricket, the first cricket of the match. Hired Guns trying to hang on to this lead and make sure they don't lose this set by tying it up 1-1. Scott again opting to try to put some more distance with points rather than trying to go for the win on the holes. Comes away with 3. For about 124-point lead, requiring 6 bowls by Dave Walsh to get the points back. Walsh comes away with 3, the effort but still a little short, 49 points behind. See if Gary decides to take a couple shots at this bowl or if he's going to go back to the 20s. Gary is taking his tube off. You know that he is serious. Pulls out 4 20s. Big triple there. Not sure if not going for the win is going to come back and bite the guns, but we'll find out. It's going to take a lot of bowls by the 9 to punish their going for points. JWA just pulled 2, but a 79-point difference. Now Esso does go for the bowl, doubles for a shot. Closes it out in 2 darts. Makes you wonder why he didn't do that earlier. Tied up here 1-1 in the set. We're going to a deciding rubber leg. I'm going to shoot the bull here. Dave Walsh shoots the suicide 9. Looks like a single. Scott hoping to hit that red bit. Very important to go first. Try to put your opponent behind the very beginning. Dave Walsh wins both. Suicide 9 to go first and the rubber leg. Looks like first dart in that triple, second dart and third dart in that triple 20 for 6 mark. Fantastic shot. Close up that big number and require your opponent to hit 7 to get ahead of you in the next turn. That's a big first start into that triple. Looks like that second one is single. 5 total it looks like. Excellent shot to keep it close. JWA starts right for points. It's a big triple that first start. Comes with 4 20s. 102-point lead for 9 now. Gary will hit 6 here to get ahead. Only comes away with 3 19s. Cricket averages so far for both sides on 3.4, Hired side 3.3. Both sides doing a little bit better. It starts this third leg, that's the red number at the top. Scott looks like 5-18. Jumps up closer. It's just down by 9 on the gun side now. JWA with 3 solid 20s. Looks like they're going to go back and forth here a little bit on these numbers. He's just going to trade solid 3s back and forth. Guns now behind 15 points. Dave trying to close that door a little bit by advancing their lead. Comes with 2 20s and looks like 118. Esso here needs 4 18s to get back ahead on points. 1 with the first start. Needs a triple here. Can't quite tell, but that looks like a single on the second dart. Needed 4, but came in with 2. JY now just trying to solid to close up that 18. Doesn't get the job done, so it's another triple 24 points. He did close 18, my mistake. Only needed 2. Gary trying to catch back up on the 7s. Only gets 1. Dave can really start to set away here. Hit a big number here on the 7s. Gets the minimum here, which is a close, taking away another number from the guns. They're going to have to start all over the 16s if they hope to get points back. That's right on that triple. It only comes away with 2 16s. Not enough. Suicide 9 here with a 79-point lead. JWoww, huge first start triple close down that 16. Now available to the guns. Try to do the same on the 15s. Just gets 1. Increases their points by another 16. Gary here comes away with 5 on the 15. Still not enough points. Had to waste 3 of those to close the number. Dave Walsh shuts that down. Picks up another 60. Making it very difficult for the guns now. Greatly increasing the bulls they gotta hit. Gotta hit 3 bulls to close. Are behind 125 points. That means they need 8 bulls to get the point lead back. Not possible in one turn, and Scott only comes away with 1. JWoww here has no pressure. Tries to close out these bulls. Has 3 numbers available to continue to get points on. Picks up a straight 16 it looks there. And no 16 just comes away with the bull. One third of the way to victory. Gary tough third bounce out there. He does close up the bulls. Got a hope here for a miss by Dave Walsh. Dave Walsh gets 1 bull there, just needs 1 more. A little bit outside on that second dart. Oh, big bounce out. Leaves the door open for Scott. Needs about 5 or 6 bulls here to get back ahead. Here the feedback is we are a bit echoey, not sure how to solve that. Hopefully I am at least a little bit understandable. So it looks like 1 bull there and 2 darts. Looks like 3 total. We'll check the score. Yes, 3 total, but still not enough. Too short, tying them up in points. JWoww cleans up those bulls with a single, gets the point for his team. First cricket is over, and we'll change over to the next set. Current match score now is 2-2. We are tied up in a race to 13. This is Greg Tong with Minuteman Dart League, and I'm here with Adam Sherlock, who generously donated his time, equipment for the video streaming. We do know we have imperfect audio, but we're doing the best we can. Big thanks to all of you out there tuning in. We are here live at the Barn Pub and Grill here in Amesbury, Massachusetts, the northernmost part of Massachusetts. We're almost to Maine. You can see the barn logo there on your television screen beneath the dartboard, as well as the logos of our Minuteman Dart League sponsors. We wish to thank Red Eye Rhino and Dart World, as well as Dart Connect, who's providing the scorekeeping. Just a tip, you can also follow this without the video on Dart Connect's DCTV service. Just go to tv.dartconnect.com. If you pull the scoreboard up on like a tablet separately or another tab of your web browser, if you tap the little paper icon in the red bar. Just a tip, you can get to the current match statistics for every leg that's played so far. We'll take a quick break here from the commentary while we switch over to the next match. Probably should. I don't really need this.
I just made a joke. I expected him to like reply or something, you know, just be like a smart aleck reply like he always does to me, and then no one, he didn't say anything. They ran rampant. Vegas? Made a joke about it. You will. I mean, if he messages me and be like, so I guess we're playing the game, so you're going to say,
You at home watching? Yeah, Chris Jensen is telling you his echoes. Do apologize if you're hearing echoes. Hopefully the audio is still coming through okay. Again, for those of you unfamiliar with the Minutemen Dart League playoff match format, this one is good quality. Hopefully we're minimizing the echoes. All right, take us a moment. We're trying to get back into game action here. Once again, still early days in this leg. Both teams trying to spend a bunch of time on points rather than advance the game. Sometimes you get a little stuck doing that. Going to take a big turn by some close the other turn's number. Nice 5 hit there by Jason Murs. Get his back up by 10 points. GLP gets that back on the 20s. But still leaves their 18 open. Comes with 4 of those, 7 points. Take a 4 mark on the 18 by Bruce here to get the lead back. Get the triple first start. Gets him most of the way there. Another single head on the point. See what's here. Off stick state on that 18, picks up another triple, 7 hit, gets a 56 point lead, forces Jim Kelly to shoot at the 20. Jim will stray there with the first start. Second start's in that trip, comes away with looks like 4. Nope, just 2. Not enough, still behind 16 points. Might be delay. JO at 5 there on the 20s. Keep their lead going. They still have the O gauge open here. You need a microphone to cover up. Bruce just 3 there on 19s. Not enough to get ahead on the points. Jim Kelly here could easily close that up with his first 2 darts. Another bonus 20 there, so they're in good position now. No more points available for 9. Jason here starts up on the 17th away with 3 to close it all up. J.O. here can put pressure on them by closing that 17. Oh, he's just outside, go back up to 20s for some points. Oh, stays on the 17. Can't tell if he got that triple. No, misses that 17, but comes away with a big third triple 24 points. Hit by 92 now. Keeps that a big ass of the 17 for Brucey, but he comes away with 6. 120 points, puts them 10 tops up. Another seesaw battle here with 20s now moving on to 17s. 3 solid 20s there. Jim Kelly keeps them ahead 15 points. Jason could have got ahead with 1 triple, but needs 3 to get those. J.O. 3 solid 20s. Someone triple here, pressure on the TNT and close their other number. I'll triple on that first start. Looks 6 they were first 2. Takes a step back, make sure he does the right dart, third dart. Need to get a shot here at that trip 20. Oh, just in the 1. Easy to second guess that third dart. Jim Kelly bad angle that first start. Looks like blocking the triple. His first 2 darts only comes away with 2. Still behind 3 points. Jason can only capitalize with a single 20. Leaves it open for Ogaz. Picks the points up, closes the 17. Moves on to the 16 with the single. 17 lead now. Guns. Bruce is going to need 5-15 here to get ahead. It's going to be 5-16 to get ahead. Only takes 2. Only comes 3. Still 17 points shy. Jimmy misses his first start, trying to close that at 16. Goes back up to the 20s, only gets 1. Jason 5 hit there on the 16th, gets the 43-point lead. Puts some pressure here on Ogaz's shot on the 20s. Needs to triple with his first start. Just needs 2 to close that 16. Oh! Misses that third dart to close that 16, which would have put them in prime position. Bruce here to go down on those 16s now, get the point back, and need at least 2. Looks like a triple on that first start. He can spin the next, closing the 20, which he does. Flips the score on the Guns. Where they once were ahead, they are now behind. Jim Kelly all over that 15, but it looks like he only gets nothing. No pressure near on Jason to close up that 15. He's got to stay solid here and switches back over to the 16s for more points. Gets that triple to second dart. 79-point lead now for the Guns. For the 9. Huge ask here for Ogaz to get that point lead back. Three solid 15s, but really not enough. Just get to close. Again, 79-point differential. And the 9 just need 2 to close up that 15. A little low on that first start. A little low on that second dart. Brucey's thinking points or try to go big and hit a triple to close. Goes for the points. Maybe took a little too long to decide. Comes away with nothing. Still a big ask here for Jim Kelly. All right, near that trip 15, but looks like it's in the 10. Hard to see that one. Is that 6? Could it be 6 or 90 points? It is. Still 19 points behind. Oh, it was only 4. Still 19 points behind. Jason closes up that 15 and adds another 16 points. They can focus on the bull now. They still have 16 to point unless J.O. strays one in there. Two bulls. About the minimum you need at this stage of the game. lost our camera feed. We will try to correct this, so please be patient with us. While the camera is down, don't forget you can always bring up the Dart Connect scoreboard on tv.dartconnect.com, or just go to dartconnect.com and click the DCTV icon, and click the league button and find Minutemen Dart League, and you'll find this match. Oh, camera looks like it is coming back up now. We are on to our second leg of this second set of cricket. Suicide 9 up 1 leg to 0 over the Hired Guns. You can see at the bottom of the Dart Connect scoreboard your match score 2-2. So whoever wins this set of cricket will break the tie. If anyone is near the barn in Amesbury and has a Dell computer power cable, bring it on by or we may lose the feed. Once again, we're here in the middle of the second leg, much less scoring affair. Last leg was over 1,000 points on each side. Match averages so far are at the top of your screen. Leg averages in red, a little bit lower average in this leg so far for Suicide 9. You can see the match average for both teams. It's all crickets played so far. 3.4 for Suicide 9 on the left, even 3 for the Guns. Guns with 3.8 in this leg, though, versus 2.4 for Suicide 9, so you can see how they have the lead. Hired Guns here in cruising position, just need to stay solid, close these up, and they should win this leg and force a tiebreaker. A little bit of discussion now on strategy.
No, it's all right.
Hired Guns here trying to finish this leg out to get to a tiebreaker for the set. Og has the nice triple to save his turn. Come away with 60 points. 97-point lead over the 9. Bruce just peppering that cork, trying to inch that point score closer. Just gets one in the last one. Jim Kelly here. A little pressure as he tries to close out that ball. Away with 1 bull from that turn. Still in good position to win this leg. Lots of numbers available for pointing for the Guns. Demers trying to put some pressure on this. Here needs 2 bulls to get that points back. Looks like he slopped in there a 15. That'll come in handy later. And he gets 1 bull. Needed 2 for the points. Jim his darts look like they count there, so he gets themselves just 115 away from the win. Jason, no other choice but to hit as many 15s as he can.
That's how you follow yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. That'll probably go to 13.
Good marker.
And the Guns win that second leg to force a rubber in this set of cricket. We will shoot the bull. Suicide 9 and longtime Minuteman veteran Bruce Robbins up to shoot first for the cork. A little low in the 3 there. Jason Ogazian got a lot of room there to fit it in. Doesn't get a bull, but close enough. Guns will start this tie-breaking leg of cricket. Whoever wins this will also break the match score tie. Ogaz, the requisite 3 20s to close that out. It's the minimum you hope for in the first turn of a cricket. Probably wanted points, but didn't get them. Bruce opts to skip the 20, even though there's no points, and start up on the 19s. Closes that out, both sides with the close number. Jim Kelly here, he'll either start for points or try to close that 19. Gets that trip 19 with the first start, now he can go point to his delight. Comes away with 1 there, we're in good position. Close down the number for the 9. Gets points on the board. Jason switches over to the 17s rather than the 18s. Only gets 2. No pressure here on Ogaz. He's going to try to take away those 17s. At least equals Jason here. Picks up the 3rd fat one in the skinny part of the single. Takes that 17 away from the 9. Guns now in good position here to win this leg and the set and the point if they can keep it going. Bruce Robbins picks up 4, gets the points on the board, but still too short. Jim Kelly here just 118, so he switches over to the 20s. Jason Mers, 36 points with that turn. Gets them ahead 14 on the points. Jo just needs a single 20 to get that lead back. And 2 18s, just needs another single. Oh, misses the single on the 3rd dart. Big miss there, leaves the door open for more points from Bruce Robbins. This is usually a situation where your opponent punishes you by hitting a triple with their first dart. Let's see what Bruce does. Oh, right there, but escapes the punishment. Right there again with the 2nd dart. Oh, and he frames it with 3 single 18s. Still gets them a 48-point lead. Take 3 20s by Jim Quelly to get that back. Triple 3 there with that 2nd dart. Just 2, so they're still short on the points. Nine here with 2 open numbers. Big trip 20 and a single 17 and put them in good position. But Jason feels they don't have enough points, so he's going to try to pad that. Comes away with 36. Ogaz a little to the left there with the first dart. Picks up a single 20 with the 2nd. 40 points, still not enough. Let's see which way Bruce goes. Big darts for closes or more points. Sometimes you test one theory or the other with the first dart, and you switch up your strategy with the next 2. Looks like he's going. He went for the closes with the first dart. After he only hit a single, he went for the points. Comes in with 72. Very solid turn there by Bruce.
Last year I had to have a keyboard. Luckily I had a keyboard in my car.
Shout out to Jimmy Transvalia for bringing a Dell Power cable, so we will not lose the stream.
He'll be in the credits. Some, one way or the other.
Back to this game. Guns get the point lead back. Big on 20 is the last turn. Jason Demers trying to get it back in this seesaw point battle, but only comes away with 18. An easy single for Jo here to close that up. And he's going to get back for more bonus points and punish Jason's last turn. Only 2 20s there. Almost looked like 4. Still nursing a 46-point lead here.
And I got you out of store.
Hopefully that's enough.
Thank you.
Bruce Robbins there looks like 6 16s. It's enough points to get them a 2-point lead, but they still have that 20 and 17 open and haunting them. Kelly solid, 3 for 60 points there. 52-point lead. Means Demers here will need 4 to get the points back. Couldn't see that third dart. It was a single. The 9's still behind 10 points. Ogaz misses his first dart to close that 16, so it goes back up top for more points. 50-point lead now. Robbins again will need 4 to get ahead on the points.
Don't worry about the copyright if we get it's too late anyways.
Big 5 mark it looks there by Bruce Robbins. No, just 3. Still 2 points short. Jim Kelly here going to try to close up that 16. Oh no, he's going to go for points. A little scared of just a 2-point lead. It's a big triple there with a second dart. And a big triple 16 with a third dart. Gets the points and shuts down the other team's number. This is the rubber leg, remember. Demers here desperate to hit a bunch of 15s to stay in it. Looks like 5, a nice big shot. Nope, just 3. Even 5 would not have been enough. Ogaz a little weak there with that first dart, but closes it down with the second. Misses the bowl with his third dart, but they're in good position with a very large point lead, 82 points. At least 4 extra bowls this 9 are going to need to get the points back. Bruce Robbins, a little funny angle there with his first one, but it's in the bowl. Might be blocking him a little, so he moved over. Another single, it looks like. And those blockers knocked out that third dart. 2 bowls only for Bruce. Jim Kelly here. Win the set with 3 bowls, gets 1 in the first dart. Can the second one be a double? No. Desperate times here for Jason Demers. Needs 1 to close. Just 1 bowl, not enough. Gotta think the window has closed, and then Guns here have plenty of time to hit the final 2 bowls that they need. Jason Ogaz, second dart double ball, breaks the match score tie, and we're now 3 points for the Guns, 2 points for Suicide 9. That does it for the second cricket of the evening. We'll come up with a third cricket in just a moment. Time for a bathroom break and beer run. couple of technical difficulties there. Scorekeeper error. Back now, and we should have the scoreboard for Dart Connect up again in a second. Alright, once again we're here in the third set of cricket for the night. We've lost the match score, but I'll let you know that it's Hired Guns 3, Suicide 9 2. This is the third set of cricket. First leg, we have Tom Curtin, Tom Sawyer for the Suicide 9, Levi Remick, and Oscar Flores for the Hired Guns. A few turns into this leg. Oscar with the Hired Guns up here. Needs to pick up some points on the 19s. Just a single. So here just needs 2 to shut that down. May go for more points or the 18s in the third dart. Picks up a trip 20 the third one. $119-point lead now for the 9. Nice comfortable cushion. Levi Remick, nice 5 hit on the 18s, get themselves a little bit closer. Still 73-point deficit for the Guns. Tommy Curtin, first dart, triple 18, shut that down. Just 117, so he opts to go back up to the 20 for some more points. 93-point lead now. Oscar needs as many 17s as he can hit. Only got 1 so far in 2 darts. Big triple with the third. Closes, picks up 17 points. Still down 76. Sawyer takes 2 darts to close up that 17 and then picks up another trip 20. Suicide 9 is doing what we call moving the cheese. Keeping it 1 step away from the Guns. Remick here needs a big ask on the 16th. Comes away with looks like a 6 hit. Guess that wasn't a single on that last start. They're chipping away at the points. Still not enough. Tommy Curtin just 3 solid, or two singles there. Leaves the door open for Oscar to hit a big mark. 88 points he needs to make up. Oh. No big numbers there in those. Just 2 singles. Reduces the point lead to 56 points. Curtin picks up 2 extra 60s, but can't get any 20s. Levi is left with the 15s if he wants to get some points. Or the bowl. Getting close to that triple. Only 3 singles.
That's not going to be enough.
Curtin here, no pressure as he tries to close this up. Just needs 1 more 15. And the 9 just 3 bowls away from winning this opening leg of this best of 3 cricket. Oscar starts out with a double ball. Going to have to need a lot more of those if he's going to have any hope in this leg. A little blocked out. Trying to find a straight path to the red. Moved a little too much maybe. So here can end this with 3 bowls. First dart's in the double. Second dart in the 20. That'll 20 points, but he won't need that.
Third dart's in.
Third dart's in, and that's it for the first leg. 9 win. They're up 1 leg to 0. Shoot the bull for the second leg.
Great average. 3.5, 3.4.
Cricket market averages for the entire team on both sides pretty good, mid threes. Once again, at the top of your screen during a leg, you'll see the leg average in red, the match average for the entire team below that in white or black, depending on how that side is highlighted. 9 win the bowl for the second leg. Tommy Sawyer opens up, sporting his sharp red-eye rhino hat. Comes away with 520s. Excellent opening turn in cricket. Levi fighting right back. Picks up 7 19s to get that point lead back. Currently 555 there with the first dart. That hurts. Single 1 with the second dart. Ooh, looks like just a single 20. Not enough. Oscar can opt to get more points or try to close up to 20. He's consulting with his partner. 16 points, not a huge lead. Wouldn't be surprised they started off with the 19s. But then again, you want to take those 20s away from your opponent. So he may opt to at least throw 1 there. Right on that triple. It's still only 1, so he switches back for more points. Looks like the right decision. I can say that because he hit a triple with his third. Sawyer hit that 555, same spot Curtin did the previous turn. Just 2 20s, so they can't get the point lead back, and just 2 singles needed by Levi Remick here to close up that 20.
A little bit of a struggle there.
Closes it with the first dart. Now he'll probably go back for more points. Only spent 1 for points on the 19 and then closes down that 18 with a third dart. That's a huge dart right there. They're starting to paint the 9 into a corner. Gonna have to do that to tie this setup. Tommy Curtin with a 5 hit. They're chipping away. Gotta be careful there when the point lead is this close. Big turn could flip this score. Oscar unable to close down that 17, so he picks up another 9. About a 37-point lead for the Guns. So you need 3 17s here to get the point lead back. Looks like just 2 by Tommy Sawyer there. Not enough. Needed 3 more points. Levi here can just use first 1 or 2 darts to shut down this 17. Closes it with a triple in the first. And another 19 points. Very tight on the points still. Puts it within reach of a big turn. Curtin unable to pick up that triple on the 16. Only able to close. Oscar could put huge pressure on them by shutting down this 16 or give them some hope by leaving it open. 3 solid 6s, takes that away. Just leaves bulls and 15s left for Sawyer to point on. He'll have to close them first.
The difference here is the point average, 4.2 for the Guns in this set. The Suicide 9, 3.0 for this set.
Yeah, a whole 1.2 mark difference there at the top of your screen. Now down to a 0.8 difference after that 6 mark by Sawyer. Gives the 9 the point lead back and something for the Gun to think about. Looks like Levi hits a triple with that first start. It's hard to see. If that's a triple, that gives him the points back, and he can. Looks like he's staying on that 19. Spends 1 on the 5, but just hits 1. Even still, they're up 53 points now. Curtin with a big turn here could flip it.
That looks like 6, Greg.
7 mark on the 5s for Kurt. Oh, there's the 5 mark. 22-point difference.
Big triple by Oscar with the first stop, closing out the 15s.
Yeah, that triple made it possible for him to shoot at the 15. They close all the numbers with Bowler now in good position here. 35-point lead in the points. Sawyer able to come away with just 2 bulls.
Levi can close this out with 3 bulls right now.
Gunn needs to win this leg to force a third leg tiebreaker in this set.
That's one.
Levi with one, but it's a little bit of a blocker. Looks like he got another one in there. Can't tell quite from the video picture.
Lots of room in there. That was two, Greg.
And no, just one, but he gets a straight 19 as a little bonus there. Curtin with a double of his first start. Needs some more to get back on the points back. Up. And he flips the American Eagle to the board for missing that third dart. Even still, they're just 4 points behind. This is where you got to be very, very careful.
Another 19 by Oscar.
The slop 19s are coming in handy for the Guns. Got to hit the bulls to win this leg, though. Oh, chooses to. Looks like another triple there.
Looks like five 19s, Greg.
They don't want to take any chances on these bulls. Want to make the 9 hit a whole bunch of them if they want to win this leg. Tommy with a single. Looks like two there.
It must be the hat.
59-point lead now for the Guns. That's 3 bulls for the Suicide 9 that need to get that point lead back, but they also still have the 19s and 18s open. Levi with 2 singles in his first 2 darts to win this leg. And we're on to a rubber leg of the set. Once again, the current match score is 3 for the Hired Guns, 2 for Suicide 9. Suicide 9 trying to tie the match score up with a win in this leg. Tom Sawyer shoots the bull, hits a single. Levi Remick needs a double here to ensure going first. I'm going to guess he hits a single. He does, and it's reverse order rethrow.
It's just a bit outside.
Right? Sawyer has a little bit of a blocker there from Levi's dart, but if he hits a bull, he'll get to start.
Oh, I think he hit the top of his hat.
Yeah. So the blocker was a good strategy by Levi. And the Guns start this all-important third leg. Levi hoping to come away with at least 4 or 5 here, maybe more. Just 3. The minimum you want to come away with is a close, so that's good, but doesn't give him any cushion. Sawyer here gets back ahead with just the first 2 darts, 19 points, and he gets 1 ahead on the 20. Of course, this means Oscar just needs 20 to get the points back, but oh, right into the triple 3. A little blocked out, so he moves over. Throws into that grouping. Only comes away with 1.
That was a tough turn.
The blocking darts are coming into play here in this third leg. Curtin way straight on that 20, so he goes back down to the 19 for points.
Oh, and he finishes it with a triple on the 20.
Yeah, big, huge third dart there. Levi's going to need a big turn here to turn the tide here and give themselves some hope. Just close to that trip 18. Another close one. Oh, just 2 18s. It's not looking good for the Guns so far. Did the Guns run out of gas in that second leg? Sawyer senses blood. Closes that 18 with the first dart. Gets 2 ahead on the 17th. The board is getting smaller for the Guns now. That triple's getting smaller and smaller for the Guns now. They're not able to pick one up.
You're not going to win throwing through that. 2 points at a time.
Leaving the door wide open here for Curtin, but he kind of flubbed that first start. Only needs 1 to close that 17 though. And third one, he can't even get the points. I think he's feeling a little too comfortable with this lead, even though they're only 18 points ahead. They got 3 numbers. Of course, X is on 2 of those, so it's closer than it looks. Levi here needs a huge turn in order to turn this around. Still not getting triples.
He's up high on that second dart. Good third, though. Looks like a triple. No.
Only 2. These are big misses here. have to do much to win this leg and this set.
Oh, he dropped it. A little lazy there.
Do the 9 want to win this, or are they going to keep giving chances to the guns? Oscar high and low around that 16. Blocks himself out and comes away with just 1.
Big triple with the first stop.
Curtin there just ignoring that 16 with his first dart to shut down that 15.
Sealed it with a double
Picks
ball.
up that double bull in the 3rd dart. Not looking good for the guns now. No matter what Levi hits. Never give up, never surrender. Takes his time, but the mountains is a little bit too high. Just needs 1 bull here by Sawyer to win this set. Picks up an extra bull along the way. Ties up the score in the match 3-3, Suicide 9 and the Hired Guns. That does it for our crickets. We will be back with the start of the singles 301s. We play 6 singles, best of 3 301s to finish out the match. Currently score tied at 3-3. So whoever dominates the singles is going to put themselves in the best position to win the Super A State Championship for Minuteman Dart League. There'll be a quick break while we transition to the 301s. Looks like we have Jim Kelly up versus Jason Demers. All right, we're back for the start of the singles 301s. We're told to turn our volume up, so we'll do what we can. Try to talk a little bit louder, just try not to be too distracting to the players. Again, this first 301 matchup is going to be Jim Kelly for the Hired Guns versus Jason Demers of Suicide 9. Jim Kelly is the away team, so they will start the first 301. This is a double in, double out game.
Jim right in with his first stop.
Always good when you get in with your first start, as Jim Kelly does. Just a reminder for all of you out there not familiar with the Minuteman Dart League format. This is the first to 13 points. We're currently match score tied at 3-3. Matches are usually done over 2 nights, 2 separate matches, first to 13. Each match is worth 12 points. Both teams are right in on their first turn. No triples yet in this leg. Solid 60 there by Jim Kelly. trying to race down to a double. Jim Kelly is on and out first.
That was a big turn for Jason.
Looked like a big ton, yeah. Big ton by Jason Demers. Puts him right back out in front.
Gets him shooting at Yo.
Trip 18 to set up the 110, but he only hits a 1 with the second dart. Evens it out with a 19. 90 left for him. 80 left here. 60 left after first dart. Needs a 20, and now double top. Ooh, a little high. Jason Demers now for a 90. Guns on and out, so Jason's probably going to shoot at the 20s here to set up the bull if he can't hit a trip. Hits a trip with the second dart. He's got 10 left. Big, huge third dart. Double by Jason Demers to take the first leg. Pulls the rug right out from under Jim Kelly.
That was a great combination, Greg, to take that out on the double 5.
We are mugs away for the second leg, so Jim Kelly will go straight off for the double. What's going on?
Problem with the dock thing? You want to go up and look?
What are you doing?
Some technical difficulties with the scoreboard. Let's get this going, Giggles.
It's slow. I don't know what's... What did he do?
Is the mugs away menu up there in the office?
I don't see it, but it doesn't matter.
Sometimes I get freaking documents.
All right, we're having a little bit of issue with the scoreboard. We blame the user, of course, as we always do in this situation. But we're on to the second leg. Of course, the user in this instance is, of course, Levi Remick. Enough said.
Jim right in on the first dot again. Jason in on the
Is it
first
still
dot.
slow? No. Seems okay.
Both players getting in with their first dot.
So slow? Get what's going on. All right, we're into the second leg here.
Oh, Mark.
Both players got in right away again in this leg, and they're both on a finish now. Just a 30 there by Jason Demers. 144 here for Jim Kelly. Trying to hit 2 triple 20s there with the first dart. Only 25 it looks like. Leaves himself on a nice round 100. Jason a 41 there. Leave himself on 96. Nice 2-dart finish. Jim Kelly misses the triple, but he hits the second with the second dart. He's got 20 left. Just outside that double 10. Jason Demers here. Try to hit a triple 20 here to leave 36. Looks like a single. Triple 20 to leave him double 8, but he only hits a 1. That looks like a 7. Jim Kelly here trying to take out 20. 2 5s. Just outside. Can't get double 5 revenge on Jason. Jason here with the shot at the triple 20. Hits a single, so he leaves 48. Just needs a 16 here for a double 16. Shot that really quick. And he missed it by an inch and a half or so.
Jimmy really needs to hit it here.
Double 5 here for Jim Kelly. A little over on the 20 there. A little high. And a little low with the third one. Leaves odd on 5. Not your ideal leave. Jason here trying to take out 32s. Needs 2 8s here with his third dart. Ooh. Looks like either left 8 or busted. Jason leaves 8. Jimmy can't clean up his 5. Busts to go back to 5 rather than leaving a nice even number. 2 4s here for Jason to win the set. Just inside. 2 2s outside. Red bit outside again. Leaves the door open for Jim Kelly to save his set and his hopes in his last game of the night. Busts with his first dart. A single is often the hardest dart to throw in darts, especially when you're under pressure. Madhouse for Jason. And he busts. Stuck on a little nervy finishing here in this second leg. Jim Kelly needs a single 1. You never hit a triple when you want it. And he busts again on the first dart. On the Dark Connect scoreboard, an X indicates a bust. A null set, which is a 0 with a slash through it, would indicate a miss of all 3 darts. Jason again in the madhouse. Busted back down to 4. Both sides getting a little frustrated here. Jim Kelly needs to hit this single 1. He finally hits it. Leaves himself double 2. And just like that, he evens it up at 1 leg apiece. We'll be shooting the bull now. See who shoots first in this third rubber leg. Jason just a bit high. Jim Kelly a bit low. Can't tell from our angle who won. Looks like Jim Kelly. Again, this is a double in game. Jim Kelly taking a little aiming fluid before he shoots at that double. It's either elation when you hit that double in the first turn or great disappointment when you don't. He hits it with his first dart. Picks up 80 with the second 2 for a 112 on and puts huge pressure now on Demers. Demers feels none of it as he gets in with his first dart too. Excellent answer by Jason Demers. Jim Kelly, unlucky dart to his first 2, but he picks up that trip 17 with the third. Scoring is picked up considerably in this third leg. Look at the averages at the top. 105 for the gun, 76 for Jason in this leg. Brings that down a bit with this turn, just a 41. Jim Kelly sitting on 92. Trip 20 with the first dart. Just outside that finish of double 16. Boom! Jim Kelly with a 9-dart 301 to pick up the Guns' 4th point. Match score now 4 points for the Guns, 3 points for Suicide 9. Huge darts by Jim Kelly. 92 finish to win the set. We're now going to switch over to our next matchup, which will be for Suicide 9, JWoww. And for the Guns, it looks like... Who is stepping up to the hockey? It looks like maybe... Is it Levi Remick? We'll find out in a moment.
Worth going up and looking at that thing?
I don't think there's anything I can do. I've never had that happen to me, where it just slows down. Has that ever happened to you? The only thing I think of is like if it was doing an update, but I don't think there's any update. halfway through our match now. It looks like we finally dialed in our audio. So thanks all of you for joining us. Big shout out to Avery Barry watching at home. Avery, if you call in within the next 5 minutes, you will win a certified Red Eye Rhino hat. Of course, it's used. Forget the greasiness hair inside it. Our competitors are warming up again. Looks like Jay Ogazian versus JWoww for this next 301. We have a new sponsor. Our 301s are brought to you by the Greg Hurst Memorial Hearst Automobile Manufacturing Company. When you're on your way to the afterworld, the best way is in the back of a Hearst. That can't be. He is undefeated. Another shout out to Steve and Mike McGuire of the Cape Cod contingent. They belong to Minuteman Dart League as well as the Cape Cod Dart League. Minuteman's brother-sister league down on the hook. Steve and Mike, thank you for your earlier help checking our audio system. Another shout out to the lovely April Leonard, who I know is watching from her home in New Hampshire. And to Shauna O'Neill. Sorry if we didn't name you by name as well. But we appreciate everybody watching tonight. We're starting up with this second 301, JWoww, to go off first for the double. Gets in with the second dart. So important in 301 to get in right away and not let your partner start to race away from you. JWoww has one dart left to give it a shot. Hits that clutch third dart in the double. Both sides on now. JWoww, huge first dart triple. Comes away with a ton. And he's to a finish first. Oh, guys need a big turn here to catch back up to JWoww. Just a 45, so he's way back, whereas JWoww can look to take it out. Shoots the bull first, 76 points left, 56 left now after the second dart. Single 20 the third dart, leaves him double 18 to win the leg. JWoww looking to put some pressure on with a big score. 120 with the first two darts. 123 gives JWoww something to think about as he looks at this double. He's going to walk it in here a little bit. Boom. Walks in with the second dart. JWoww and Suicide 9 takes the first leg. We are mugs away, so Ogaz up to shoot the double. Comes away and essentially gives Jay the throw for the match. If JWoww can hold throw here and get in, he is poised to win this set.
I've got that all set up. This just keeps everybody.
JWoww digging a hole deeper and deeper here as he can't get in. No pressure here on JWoww as he can score to as much as he likes here. Big turn, small turns, not going to matter till JWoww gets in. Third time's a charm for JWoww. Double trouble rear in his head. JWoww here looking to set himself up, get to one of his favorite finishes. 180 here, will leave 16. Just 55 there. Still on a finish in jail, not even in yet. Nightmare leg for Jason ends. He finally gets in with double 16, but he's got a lot of room to catch up. A lot of room to make up here. Can't really see what that first start is for Jay. Looks like a 61. Nope, ton of one. Leaves 40, and he's poised to win this leg and set. Jason way back on 269. JWoww trying to walk himself in down to that double top. 20 left here with one dart. Just outside, but he'll be back. Big ton 40 by Jason Okazian. Still way back on 88. Oh, JWoww leaving the door wide open for Jason by leaving himself 5. 88, not the easiest finish, but certainly doable and no triple required, but a 7 on the first start is not going to help. Not sure he should be shooting down in there. I would have shot the 20s. Leave myself an avenue to the bull after the first start single, if possible. Now he's got 14 here with 74 left. Most likely he'll shoot triple 14 to try to leave double 16. Maybe, yep. But he, straight again into that 27 triple 9. Oh. Bust into that triple 15 by JWoww. Jason has the golden opportunity here to stay alive. Sets up double 16 after the first start. Huge dart. JWoww's got to be kicking himself for letting this happen. He had victory in his grasp, but now he's got to play an entire third leg. He did not want to have to do this. Shooting the bull now to see who goes first. Another shout out to two of our Cape Cod friends, Jillian Richmond and one of JWoww's good friends, Roxanne White. Oh, and Roxanne DeSimone as well. Maybe even Roxanne Lantini from Maine. All the Roxannes, we say hello to you. JWoww wins the bull and opens up for the double for this first leg. In the first two legs of this set, both JWoww got in first turn on both of the opening legs. Does that again. Huge 120 on. Big pressure now here on Jason Okazian to get in. He had a little trouble getting in last leg, even though he won that leg. I'm sure he wants to get in much quicker this time. Double trouble continuing these first two darts. And he comes away with nothing again. JWoww's 120 is looking very good here. Of course, he's got to hit a double to win this, which he failed to do in the last leg. He can hit triples, though. Leaves himself on 85. Jason Okazian still not in. Gets into the first start this turn, so game is on. Puts just the tiniest bit of doubt in the back of JWoww's mind with this 85. We'll see how it affects him. It's a big 51 there with the first start. Leaves 2. I think. Yeah. Don't think he wanted that. So you think he left 34. Not your ideal double to throw at. He's going to give it a shot, or he's going to shoot the 2 because he has plenty of time, but hits a double 2. Wow, to leave 30. Nothing going right for JWoww on the finishes here. Steps back, takes his time, and hits it. Suicide 9 and JWoww take that rubber leg and the point. have our match score for you in a moment. Don't go by the match score on the Dart Connect. Match score now 4 points to 4 points. We are all tied up. So I would not be looking for them to finish this out tonight since the score is not lopsided. Third 301 coming up in just a moment. Looks like we'll have Gary Hewson versus Tom Sawyer.
Shooting like a 75.
Thanks again to Minuteman Dart League's sponsors, Red Eye Rhino and Dart World. And also thanks to Dart Connect for providing the scorekeeping for tonight's match and video stream. Also special thanks to our host for the evening. We are here live from the Barn Pub and Grill in Amesbury, Massachusetts, one of the northernmost parts of Massachusetts, almost to Maine. This is a fantastic dart bar, one of the best dart bars and supporters of the game of darts in the Minuteman Dart League. They also have some very nice food here. If you want to come for a meal, try the hamburger. Cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger. Alright, looks like we're about ready to start. Jim Kelly manning the Dart Connect scoreboard. Gary Hewson to start first. In the 3-on-1 singles, you do alternate the start shot for the double in the first leg. Is the third leg, so third 3-on-1, so away goes first, and Gary Hewson fails to get the double in. Sawyer not trying his luck. Again, so important to double in right away in these 3-on-1s. All over that double top. Neither side in. Gary manages to get in that time and also picks up trip 20 for a nice ton finish. 3-figure in, that's always nice. Put some pressure on Sawyer. Gets himself a nice head start. Takes Sawyer 3 darts to get in with the double 18, but game is on. Houston straight at that triple 20, comes away with a ton. 2 tons to open after his miss at the double, and he's at a finish. Sawyer also in, but he's starting up on the 19s. Try to leave himself well, and he leaves 170. That's why he shot the 19s, so that he can have a finish. It's the biggest finish, but he's got one. Gary just missing the triples he needs. Leaves himself a nice solid 52, nice 2-dart finish, no triple required. Sawyer here needs to hit 2 triples. Misses on the first dart, so he won't be going out. Looks like a 55. Oh, Houston takes 2 darts to correct it, to leave double tops. Then he's just outside. So here a big ask of 115, but he's a nationally ranked player. He's certainly capable of taking this out. Ooh. With 95 left, he wanted that trip 19, but hit the trip 7. 74 left, he throws the 54 with that third dart, leave 20. Gary here trying to nice and easy. Cleans up on the double 10, takes the first leg of this set. Once again, we are mugs away, so it's Tom Sawyer to shoot first for the double in the second leg. We'll shoot for bull if a third game is necessary. Unlike the last leg, Sawyer in with the first dart, comes away with 80. He's going to try to hold throw here and settle up this set at 1 apiece. Gary having a little double trouble here in this one. Often how it happens is the double trouble switches from one player to the next between legs. Sawyer with a $140 there. Looks like he's warmed up now. Took him a leg. Gary gets in the same way on the second turn that Sawyer did in the first leg with the double 18. Funny how you kind of have deja vu in darts sometimes. Sawyer trying to leave 36 with a triple 15, but just hits a single, leaving 66. Gary not threatening here, so Sawyer doesn't need to leave the bowl, so he leaves himself 36, but only hits a single 18. Gary's trying to make here and get himself to a finish. Still way back. Sawyer's probably going to try to go right at this. He takes out with one dart. And we're tied up at one leg apiece going into a rubber leg now. We shoot the bull to see who goes first. Gary's got a single there in the green. Sawyer ties him up, so we'll shoot again reverse order. Sawyer follows up with a double. Gary is not opting to have it pulled. Sawyer to start the rubber leg of this 301. Once again, we are tied up in this match 4 points to 4 points. Whoever wins this leg will break that tie. Sawyer in with a little 2. Double 1, but makes up for it with 80 on the next two. In with 82. Doesn't matter, any kind of big in there. Puts Gary under pressure, but Gary sheds his double trouble from the previous leg. In with 61, so we have ourselves a game. Just 35 there for first two darts for Sawyer. Looks like he's trying to find a way into the triple.
Himself 154. 64.
Yeah. So Sawyer at least gets himself to a finish. Gary here, he may not unless he hits a triple. 201 left with one dart left. No triple left no finish for Gary. Sawyer here with a big ask. Probably shoot the 19s here. Try to hit 6 and then the bull. No, he's going the other route. Hits the trip 20s. Trying for a trip 18 in the second dart. Instead leaves himself 100. Still a good leave there for Sawyer. Gary, the big trip on that first dart in his turn. Comes away with a ton. Gets it pretty level with Sawyer. 80 to 82 now. Sawyer doesn't need a triple to leave himself a way to finish. Hits one anyways and leaves 20. One dart left over and Sawyer takes the leg, the set, and the match point. Your match score now, Suicide 9, 5 points, Hired Guns 4. We are in a neck-and-neck battle here in the barn in Amesbury. Now going to move on to our fourth 301 out of 6. 3 more matches to go. Up at the Hockey next for Suicide 9 is David Walsh, band in Boston. And he will be playing, looks like Scott Essel. A little background, both of these teams are multiple Super A state champions. 2 years ago, the Guns finished a back-to-back win, back-to-back seasons as state champions, but last season lost and were unable to get a three-peat by losing to Suicide 9. So this is a little bit of a grudge match, with the Guns trying to prevent the 9 from back-to-back championships. We're here with Michael Cagney, member of Suicide 9. Michael, how do you think the match is going so far?
Awesome. Could be better.
He is so loquacious. We should all just feel lucky he didn't swear.
That's right. Be better if I was playing, I think. Show you what real dads look like.
The gauntlet has been thrown down by Mike Cagney.
Injured.
He's been benched due to I think it's a medial collateral ligament strain in his throwing arm.
Strained his finger. Threw a dart.
He's tried many holistic healing methods, including cat dung and armadillo piss. None have been successful so far, but he vows to keep trying fecal matter as a healing solution. All right, looks like we're about to start up our 4-3-0-1 here. Dave Walsh to start. Big 192 in by David Walsh to start. Seeing some very nice ins in some of these 301s. Cannot stress how much pressure that puts on your opponent. How much harder it is for you to double in when they hit a big double in before you. So again, another clutch in there by Essel. Tops Dave Walsh's 92 with his own 100. Dave Walsh answering right back. Take your 100 in and I'll just hit 123. Dave on a nice finish already after 2 turns.
Scott needs to find the fire he had on Tuesday night last week. Thursday, I should say.
Dave Walsh cleans up that 86 for a 9-dart 301. Take that first leg of the set. Scott Essel mugs away now. Got 100 in the first leg. Let's see how he does here. And one option is to not double in, which would really be bad. Give Dave Walsh a lot of confidence. Gets in skin of his teeth with 40 in that third dart. Dave Walsh so far shown that he's immune to such pressure. Maybe feeling a little too comfortable in that second leg after winning the first. Common occurrence in darts. Hopefully Scott can pick that momentum up. Put even more pressure on Dave with big score. Ooh, unable to capitalize. Just 45. Dave could get ahead of him with just his in. He'll need to hit a double with the first dart, which he does. Tries to score points on the 19s now, then back up top. Not as big as in as his last leg, but a 71 gets him within striking distance of Scott. Only 14-point difference, so basically game on. Scott is skipping into that 5 a little too often. Overcompensated, so he threw into the 1. Takes a step back to recalibrate. Didn't work, but at least he salvaged it with a 20. Dave only back 40 points. Oh, all over those triples, but still couldn't get one. Tied in the score now, 190 apiece. Dave Walsh trying to turn 190 into something respectable. Big triple there with the second dart. 85 total for 105 left. Scott here with 135. Common shot for the first dart is the bull to leave 110, so you can have a shot at the double bull for the win. We'll see what he does. Hits that single bull for 110. Should we take shooting at the trip 20 now? just a single 20. 90 left. He may shoot the trip 18 or maybe something else. You only have one dart. He's trying to leave 36, but only hit a single 18. Leaves him 72. 105, a big ask for Dave Walsh. Triple would make it easier. No, triple one does not help. Can't tell that third dart. It was in that triple 17, so he leaves himself on 32. Scott here, triple 12, leaves himself 36. One dart left to save the set, and he hits it. Huge clutch double 18 by Scott Essel to save the set, and we now go for a bull shot to see who shoots first in this rubber leg. Dave Walsh to shoot first for the bull. Looks like about a centimeter outside. Big open window into the bull there for Scott. Hits a single, and Scott Essel will go first in this all-important rubber leg. Match score again is 5 points to Suicide 9, 4 points to the Hired Guns. Again, the all-important getting in first on your first turn. We're back here in the rubber leg of this essential 3-on-1 between Scott Essel and David Walsh. As you can see on your score, both are poised to finish. Scott Essel digs deep and pulls out the double to win that point for his game. We are now tied again at 5-5. Once again, this is Greg Tong with Minuteman Dart League here with Adam Sherlock. We're live from the barn in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Thanks again to Adam Sherlock for the video streaming equipment. And his overall expertise. Vegas has these two teams up as an even matchup, and that's playing out in the match tonight with a 5-5 tied score. Going into the fifth 3-on-1, we have two 3-on-1s left we could very realistically come out of this match tied 6-6, but it's going to be determined by our next 4 players. Our next matchup is for Suicide 9, Tommy Curtin versus Hired Guns, Levi Remick. 2 of the top shots in the league and the country. And I'm only saying that to jinx Levi since I said it last year. Still getting some warm-up darts in here, and then we'll get going in a moment. Once again, thank you to Minuteman Dart League sponsors, Dart World and Red Eye Rhino. You can find out about their fabulous products and services at their websites, dartworld.com and redeyeRhino.com. And also special thanks to Dart Connect for providing the scoreboard for the video stream. Find out more about Dart Connect at dartconnect.com. Levi Remick opens up this 301, gets in right away again. 112 in. We're seeing some fabulous clutch ins here. And finishes by both sides. This one's living up to the billing. Tommy Curtin in with his first dart on the double top. Good answer there with an 80 in himself. Game on here, but Levi Remick is a little bit further along with his 112 in. 85 gets him down 104. He's in finishing range, but to go out on his next turn will require a triple. Curtin just a 30 there. No pressure now on Levi as Curtin does not leave himself on a finish. Levi here with 104. Many ways to take this out, and he's not under threat. So he can take it out the way he wants. Levi just misses that double. Tommy Curtin here with a golden opportunity to take out 96, but unable to set it up with the first 2 darts. Levi here hoping to salvage this. Can't leave Tommy Curtin with 40. Levi can't finish it up. Got to think Curtin here is going to hit this. Can't leave him that many turns. First dart for Tommy Curtin, and he takes the first leg. That was Levi's 2 win, but he couldn't hit his double. Mugs away Levi Remick to open up, shot for the double in this second leg. Levi unable to get in with his first turn. Tommy with 1 leg under his belt already gives him the advantage if he can hit that double. He does with the second dart. Now has the advantage and essentially with the throw over Levi. Levi making up for lost time with a double on his first start. Nice solid 72. Game on, and Levi can now focus on scoring and setting up. Curtin with a 99 there, put some pressure on, leaves himself with a finish. Levi here, a ton would put him in good position. Straight into the one of that second dart. Needs a triple here with the third dart. Thank you to Red Eye Rhino for the advice on solving our buzzing audio issue. Believe we have it set now. Tommy Curtin solid 60, leave himself 86. Big ask here for Levi. He's got to either take this out or set himself up. Either way, he needs some triples. Just 25 in the first two darts. He's left odd with one dart to go. Still shoots at the 20. Into that crowd of darts. 105, not too far back from Curtin. Curtin was 68, left now with two darts. He's got the bull. Levi on 105, so he's got to shoot it. Oh, single bull. Leaves himself 25. Levi here, a 105 finish, needs a triple to set himself up. Have to assume Curtin will take that 25 out and two darts on his next turn. Levi, big, huge, triple 20 that first dart. Single 5 to leave tops. Just short. 20 left, a little bit of pressure on Curtin because he knows Levi's got a good setup now. Curtin, big fat 9 to leave 2 8s. Just inside, 2 4s now. Tommy Curtin takes Levi Remick out in 2 straight legs. Takes the advantage in the match score. Suicide 9 now 6 points. Hired Guns 5 points going into the final 3:01 of the evening. Hopes of both teams hinging on these final players. It looks like Suicide 9's Bruce Robbins is up against to play the Hired Guns' Oscar Flores. If Suicide 9 can take this last one, they take a commanding position of 7-5 in the match score. And if the Guns can pull out this last one, they will come away with a salvage tie of the evening, 6-6, before we continue the match next Tuesday at the Hired Guns home bar, the Linway Sports Center. We know we've had intermittent technical issues. We do appreciate you hanging with us and staying through to the end. We are about to start up our final 3:01 of the evening. Again, the match score, if you're just tuning in, is Suicide 9 6, Hired Guns 5. They're fighting for the last point now. Bruce Robbins of the 9 versus Hired Guns' Oscar Flores. Bruce Robbins to start the first leg, shooting at the double. In with the first dart. Just cannot explain how good it feels when you get in with your first dart. Takes the pressure completely off. And all on the other player. We've seen some very good clutch doubling so far in this finals. Happy to see that. Both teams have often got on in their first turn. And then they can get right into the scoring. Brucey leaves himself on a big finish there on 160. Always a crowd pleaser when it's hit. Oscar still trying to find his stroke on the scoring, but at least he's in. Gets the first triple 20. Does Bruce? Doesn't get the second one, so we won't see the finish. But he leaves himself a nice clean 60. She can take out all on the top part of the board. Oscar not able to pick up the triples he needs. Hopefully he will start to get into his rhythm by the second leg or the end of this one. Oscar again shooting to try to create a tie in the match. Brucey, 12 dart game. Take the first leg. And one more leg win away from Suicide 9 coming away with a 7-5 match score. Oscar's doing his best to prevent that with getting in right away on the first dart. He loves that double 14. Brucey could do well here to get in and start to pile the pressure on Oscar. Hitting those wires on that double 18. Not able to sneak it in. Oscar needs to start hitting triples if he's going to have some hope. Got to put pressure on. Got to get down to that finish first. Just a 36. Can't do that against a seasoned, experienced veteran like Bruce Robbins, even if he's not in yet. Doesn't take Bruce long to get in. Pressure now switches over to Oscar as Bruce caught right up to him in one turn. Oscar is increasing his scoring, but still just a solid 60. He's on a finish. But with Brucey in now, he just needs a one dart to catch back up, and he hits it. Gets past Oscar now with the second dart. Shoots for the bowl of the third dart. Slops into the 15. Oscar with 80 there. He's got 81 left. He's going to shoot the triple. Tries to leave double 12, but hits a single 19. Big ask for Bruce. I think I've seen him hit this before, though. Trip 21st dart. Just 40. Oscar here, see, shoot the triple 10. Just outside, he's got 52 left. Might shoot the 12 to leave tops, or the 20 to leave double 16. Chooses for tops. Saves the set. We've seen a lot of that the last couple of sets. Big double finishing to get to a rubber leg all night long. Bull shot now to see who shoots first. Brucey to shoot first for the for the bull. Just outside. Big opportunity here for Oscar. Bruce's dart nowhere near that bull, not blocking it out. Just got to get close here. Don't have to hit a bull. Doesn't hit a bull, but gets close enough to go first. All right, these are the biggest darts of the night here. this leg for the final point. Both sides want to hit that double right away. Oscar's double 14 lets him down a little bit. Brucey now has the throw if he can double in. Gets it with the second dart. All right, game on for Suicide 9. Oscar here looking to save it by hitting a double. Doesn't get in here. His hopes are going to start to fade. Took a good pause for that third dart. Still doesn't come away with the double. Brucey here looking to close the door a little bit with some big triples. Gets one of his first dart. $99. Oscar still not in. Pressure starting to mount. He's close, but no cigar. So unless Bruce cannot hit a double, looking like he's going to take this point. He can certainly hit a triple. Misses the triple 18, goes back to the 20. 98 scored. 48, one of the most favorable numbers to leave. Shoot the 816. Beautiful setup. Oscar finally in with his double 14. Is it too late? Bruce needs double 16 now to win the set and the point. Just outside or inside that double 8, but Oscar nowhere near a finish. Bruce will be back. Hopefully his number will go out and not just get smaller. Bruce Robinson there, 2 4s for the win. 2 2s. And he hits it. And that's the end of our match. Suicide 9 takes the final 3-on-1. Final match score